Deadlines are a necessity of life. If we didn't have them, things just wouldn't get done. But blending deadlines with creative work is tricky. Creativity doesn't always fit into a schedule. It ebbs and flows. It can't be forced. And yet, without structure, ideas stay ideas. They never become something real. This is the balance. How do you impose discipline without suffocating creativity? How do you work under pressure without sacrificing the quality of what you make? The first truth is that deadlines create momentum. Without a deadline, there's no urgency. There's always tomorrow, always another chance. But paradoxically enough, creativity thrives on constraints. A ticking clock forces decisions. It prevents endless tweaking. It forces you to finish. Deadlines also reveal what really matters. When time is limited, you focus. You cut the unnecessary. You simplify. Sometimes the best work comes from making the most of what little time you have. But here's the danger. Deadlines can kill creativity. When the focus shifts from making something good, something high quality, something that you like, to just making something on time, quality can suffer. You take shortcuts, you settle, you ignore inspiration because there's no time to explore it. You become a servant of the deadline. So how do you make the deadline work for you? First, set the right kind of deadline. Not all deadlines are equal. Some deadlines motivate, others paralyze. A deadline that's too far away invites procrastination. A deadline that's too close creates panic. The best deadlines are firm but realistic, challenging but not crushing. Second, give yourself time to separate ideation from execution. Creativity doesn't operate on demand. It needs space to develop. If you pressure yourself to generate ideas under a tight schedule, you risk defaulting to safe, predictable choices. The best ideas often come when you allow for exploration and experimentation before a deadline imposes urgency. By the time execution begins, you'll be working with refined concepts rather than scrambling to force something onto the page. Third, and probably the most important, is to build habits. Deadlines shouldn't be the only reason you create. If you only work when time is running out or when you have to, you'll associate creativity with stress. But if you build a habit of creating regularly, deadlines become a tool, not a threat. They become a way to finish, not a reason to start. Fourth, embrace the fact that your deadline is actually a tool to weed out overperfection. Many creative projects never see completion because the creator is endlessly refining, always searching for the perfect version. Deadlines force an endpoint. They push you past the fear of imperfection and into the reality of releasing your work into the world. Accept it. Nothing is ever truly done. There's always a way to improve it, to refine it, to polish it. But perfection is the enemy of progress. At some point, you have to finish, and a deadline helps you do that. So, should creative work have deadlines? Yes, but they should serve the work, not the other way around. A good deadline doesn't strangle creativity. It shapes it. It gives it purpose. It turns an idea into something finished, something real. Self-imposed deadlines work great. I'm going to finish this song by the end of the month. What a freeing statement, and also what a scary statement, because there is no choice to be made anymore. Your song will be out there, so make it the best you can. Because without deadlines, creativity often never leaves your page, or worse, never even leaves your head. And if it never leaves your head, does it really exist at all?